Hello children, today we are going to learn about the higher education system in India. In previous videos, we learn about the primary education and secondary educations. Today's topic is higher education, education in the post-independence era. After independence in 1948, the central government appointed the University Education Commission, whose chairman was Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Its functions included financial grants, the standard of universities, and their coordination. So, in 1948, the government of India appointed the University Education Commission. The chairman of this commission was Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. We have heard this name many times because we celebrate our his birthday as Teachers' Day. So we are familiar with this name. Actually, he was the first vice president of India and the second president of India. So he became the president of India in 1962. Before that, in 1948, he was the chairman of University Education Commission. This commission functioned in different way. Its function was that give sanction to the grants to the universities and improve the standard of the universities and their coordination of the universities. So this commission accepted the 5-year plans method. Actually, the second paragraph, everything written in the second paragraph is about the UGC. The UGC is University Grant Commission. It was established in 1956. So, on behalf of the commission undertake the planning of university education. 5-year plans method they accepted and sanctioned and pay grants to the universities on behalf of the government. This commission undertake planning of the educational system, university education system, and the function is that coordination of syllabus. It was done by University Education Commission, and it can make plans and implemented many plans and various schemes for higher education. It has done valuable work in establishing University Development Council, centers for advanced studies for postgraduate education. Not only that, after the arrival of television in India, it initiated the countrywide classroom program, which was telecast by the Doordarshan on behalf of the commission. So it is mentioned about the University Education Commission and University Grant Commission. So the function of these commissions were the implement a new method in our educational system. Our next topic is National Council of Educational Research and Training. This body was established in Delhi on 1st September of 1961. So this NCERT established in 1st September of 1961. So the objectives of this NCERT is that to help the government in matters of school education. That was the objective of the establishment of NCERT, and to implement the educational schemes. Then objective of the NCERT was educational research and development, and educational training, give training to the teachers, and arrange different educational programs, and restructuring of school curriculum and textbook. These were the duty of NCERTs, and with the help of CBSE, it played a central role in designing school curricula and textbook. We know about this NCERT textbook. With the help of CBSE, it printed textbooks, and it provided guidance and cooperation in the area of primary and secondary education to the state government. Even to state, it provided guidance to the state government also about the cooperation about the primary and the secondary education. So it has been involved in the designing workbook and handbook for the teachers, in teacher training, in developing teaching learning technique, and conducting talent search examination at the national level. These were the responsibility of NCERT. So it conduct different talent search examination at the national level. Okay. Then SCERT was established in all state on the line of NCERT, because it is given guidance to the state government also. After that, SCERT was established in all state. SCERT means State Council of Educational Research and Training. So in Maharashtra, State Council of Education Research and Training was established in Pune. This institute performed various functions such as improving the standard of primary education, in service training of teachers, training in the area of syllabi and evaluation. So the duty of this Maharashtra State Council of Education Research and Training was to improve the standard of primary education and give training to the teachers. And not only that, vocational guidance for the students after 10th and 12th exam and other educational functions. It give guidance to the students of 10th and 12th standard also. And this institute is known as the academic authority. It brings out the periodical that is called Jeevan Shikshan. It is the periodical magazine of NCERT, not NCERT, the Maharashtra State Council of Educational Research Training. Okay. And do you know, the Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbook Production and Curriculum Research was established in Pune on 27th January 1967. Bal Bharati, you all are familiar with this Bal Bharati textbook. Okay, Bal Bharati prepare the textbook for the school children, and textbooks made in 8 languages: in Marathi, Hindi, English, Urdu, Kannada, Sindhi, Gujarati, and Telugu. Bal Bharati prepares textbook in these 8 languages. And Kishore, it is a monthly magazine for the children. It also published by Bal Bharati.